Murder Town.
And agreement that you never use a song without paying Mojo when you come through here.
Through here.
His eyes narrow. He thought he said something that you would refuse to pay.
Yeah, we're not outright refusing that number, so...
Yeah, he's now wishing he said something higher.
What happens when I... What happens if Jackal King gets dethroned?
Man, you're new here, man. Jackal King is in charge, sort of. De facto.
Who's really in charge?
Man, it's a bunch of people, man, doing different things. He's getting really annoyed with you people. Are you going through the gate or not, man? That's my purpose.
We're gonna need to get...
I'm not interested in selling things to create competitors. You need to go through, you pay Mojo. That's how it works.
We don't use the songs.
And if we go through to middle of battle, does Mojo want to see fighting right out the move?
Nah, man, I'm only concerned that they find out where you come from and come and give Mojo trouble. We don't need any sort of beachheads or mini invasions.
Alright. That's why they use the cliffside.
Yeah, man.
How long is
Can't fit
deal
army
good
on
for?
cliffside. Huh?
How long is deal good for?
What, for a song to know bread?
Yeah, and song to Nalbrin.
Until you walk out that door. Then I reassess the value of what I have offered. Susie, am I right?
I'm going to learn a teleport or a polymorph spell, and I'm going to follow Mojo around, and I'm going to learn every song he knows, and then set up a little fucking shop right across the street called Half the Price of Mojo's. That'll be the name of the shop.
Exactly what he doesn't want to happen.
We'll do what Mojo does for half the price.
Hey man, I really don't want your operating system. I want the source code for the operating system. It's like, what?
No. Give us the source code.
No, we don't. It's not the $1 billion. I'll
kill a demon lord.
Fuck.
You bother me.
Yeah,
right.
You can go ahead and try to listen to it, but it's like they also kind of control the access to the gate.
Well, we have other gates, right?
Yeah.
It's the,
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we done? Are we
That
done
gate?
here, man?
Yeah. Yeah, we're
You want
good
to go to any of those places, man? Dangerous place. Dangerous pay. Easy place, very small tribute. Mojo's not greedy, but he's got many mouths to feed.
Right. Don't we all?
We'll get papers for our other place.
Yeah, man. Good luck with that, man.
Right. Hurry out.
We're gonna hurry out. We're gonna keep Mojo around in the uprising that is the
In the new world.
in the new world when we kick the jackal guy off of a cliff into a volcano.
All right. As you wanted to do something aside from take a bath and get clean.
Yeah,
You haven't felt so clean in a while, and your clothing is clean. You got it laundered. You took a bath. You actually found like some tents where
back in a few.
It was like a bathhouse.
All right. He's gonna take a knee and spend a mythic point.
Okay.
To
While
get
he's
all his
alone in
spells.
the bathhouse.
Yep.
Okay.
And he's going to pray for new spells.
Okay, that's an hour. They've been gone for at least 4, 3 to find the information that they wanted, and
Yeah.
then an extra hour. So this is actually at night.
Yeah. Then he casts Greater Scrying on Gwethrow. He should be out for hours if Ukher hit him.
Yep.
4 hours would be whatever his hit dice times like hour.
Okay, so Gwethrow, he gets a saving throw, I guess. What's the DC?
Can I use the black wand as a connection to him? A possession?
No, you now possess it. You could try, but...
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah,
try anyways.
okay.
The DC's 27.
Okay. Plus 15.
He's wise.
This would be 8, 10, 13. Ugh. 30?
Well, beats it.
This guy is just save a lot. Is what he is.
Okay, try. He's gonna try regular scrying. That's another hour.
Okay.
There's a nice mirror in the.
But you can use the bathtub water for whatever.
For clerics, I think it's a...
Clerics, you need the mirror.
Okay, yeah.
You need an expensive mirror. The druids are the only ones that get to use the.
Right.
I'm pissed
So
off, so
you
I
could spend an
scribe.
hour finding a mirror for 1,000 gold pieces.
Okay, if I'm gonna spend an hour doing that, I'm just gonna take another knee,
Okay.
and you can try again with the greater.
Because greater, you don't need any of the components. Got it. Okay. All right, so you take an hour, a knee, and you're going to scry again.
Yeah, and this time he's gonna prep 2 greater scry.
Okay. The first one works, and you notice that Gwethrow is... who's he talking to a couple hours later?
Yeah, all of his non-lethals should be gone by now.
Yeah. Okay. You actually recognize the place because you were there earlier this morning. He's actually chatting with the Jackal King. And let me see if I can find Gwethrow's token. Oh, I stuck him in the darkness somewhere. There he is. He looks no worse for wear. He must have got healing somehow. He is chatting with the Jackal King, and he's chatting with a man with a very vacant look on his face. And I need like a Frankensteinish looking kind of guy. Let's just see if I can find a Frankenstein token. Yeah, that works. Like, there's something wrong with this guy.
Okay.
He's kind of drooling. And then I guess you get to listen in onto their conversation.
Yep. I've got... yeah, I would have had dungeon prepared.
Okay.
If necessary, I don't know.
So we'll call this guy... the voice. And I've got so many things open. I'm trying to drag his token onto the screen. Okay. So there's the voice. A monster of a man.
Oh, okay.
They seem to be at the Jackal's house, or his tent, and Gwethrow is fidgeting kind of at the end of the desk. You can tell the Jackal's got his boots up, and then there's a man that walks in. Ah, voice. How good for you to arrive so quickly.
I was busy.
You hear this voice that does not match the size of the man.
Okay.
It's Mike Tyson voice.
Yeah.
I was busy.
Shut up. Like 2 voices came out of the same thing.
Okay.
It appears we have a bit of a problem here. Those people that arrived. You know the ones I told you about?
Yeah. Yes, I know the ones you're talking about.
Ukher and the Norm Slayers.
Yes, they robbed me. They threatened me. They tried to have me killed. I demand trial.
Trials can be expensive, especially with those that are so strong. I hear they killed the Norms on their world.
Yes, I heard the same as well. They are likely not good.
They are likely very resistant to our methods.
Yes, but there are other methods. You don't have to turn everyone into a walking zombie.
We're not zombies. Not zombies. Vessels for information.
Yes, whatever.
Says Gwethrow.
They took something from me. Something valuable.
Oh?
Not too valuable. But still. They brought violence to the front of my tent. And ghouls.
Yes. I heard they got kicked out of... what was it called? Dead Thieves?
5 Knives.
But I heard they got kicked out of Five Knives for making a terrible stink.
5 Daggers, I think, actually.
Maybe they were, summoning the ghouls.
Could be.
Gwethrow doesn't look too sure. I don't like ghouls. Of course you don't. They do not make good vessels. Well, I appreciate you bringing this matter to my attention, but without all the oligarchs here, I don't know how we're going to have a trial, Gwethrow. But don't worry. I'll find some way of dealing with them. They look like they're full of trouble. And we don't like anyone around these parts that disturbs trade.
So you're gonna let this robbing offense go through?
What was it? Is there a description? A value?
I don't know how valuable it was.
Well, you see, how do we put a price on it? How do we put a price of flesh or of brain? Gold. I'm sorry, Gwethrow. You might just have to go on peddling your sticks. I'm sure you'll eventually get out of your debt.
Fine.
But we'll make sure that the council knows that there was a complaint. Not that you could afford a full-on trial with heroes of that magnitude.
Yes. Not unless I had a benefactor.
Oh, me? I've got other things to do. I've got a trip to plan. No, I'm not going to be your benefactor this time, Gwethrow. It's been a long time since you've provided me of anything of interest, and, well, I like interesting things because I'm an interesting man.
You could always lend your brain to us. Absolutely not, you creep. Then we will not be your benefactor in this. Shut up.
Back.
Fine. I figured you should know. They are troublemakers, aren't they? But it seems to be wearing off.
I don't know what you're babbling about, and I don't have time for this. As I told you, I need to take a bit of a trip. Now, if we're done, Gwethrow, please leave.
All right.
No, Gwethrow, don't leave. I'm scrolling on the wrong one now.
Stay in the room.
Gwethrow mutters to himself, but you can hear because you've got insane, perception.
Yeah.
I'll go talk to the other oligarchs then. Is it really worth it?
He says to himself. Voice. I want to talk to you with a Are we done? Are you still here? I could have the Gnolls send you out.
No, that's fine. I'll make my own way out. No fucking bastard.
We all take a knee, right? For that hour?
No, we were doing stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
Gwethrow then teleports
Okay, where does he go?
just outside of a house on stilts.
Okay.
Hi, Gwethrow, says some of the children.
Hello, children. Is Mojo busy?
He's seeing some of the strangers. A dwarvish king, says one of them.
Well, for the crown?
Yep. And, Ukher the mighty Lenorm Slayer. And some guy named Horatio. No, his name is... And they start arguing up. George the gnome. The gnome man. And they start arguing.
In there now.
Interesting. He casts a spell, turns invisible. He casts another spell, starts to fly.
No, I can't see him, but it's still following him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can hear more spell casting.
Okay.
I see the range of telepathic bond.
Let me know if I smell them.
Ooh, close. Yeah, give me perception checks. The DC is 25.
Okay.
He's flying around to like the to the
I
riverside.
rolled a 1, so I don't make it. I get a 24.
Lokrik can't make 25 because he only has a +3 perception.
This is perception?
Yep.
Yeah, give me a second. I got plus 19.
There we go.
I had a +23. That I failed.
Wow.
It's perfect.
I make it.
Okay. You notice like the shimmer of an invisible creature and then spellcasting. Do you have spellcraft?
Give me a sec. Crafting spells. Yeah, I do.
Okay. The DC is 23 plus invisible.
20.
It has a verbal. It has a somatic component, so it's probably like 25.
Okay, I spend another mythic point. I make it.
Okay, you understand that somebody just cast, like, an invisible creature kind of floating around near the open window has cast telepathic bond.
Do I know what the target is?
It wasn't you.
And look at Ukher and Lokrik.
Okay, they seem to still be chatting with Mojo. Mojo's going to make a bluff check as he's startled a little bit by someone talking to his
I
head.
whisper to Lokrik and Ukher.
There's an invisible thing with a message spell being cast on. What's his name? Mojo.
Where's the invisible thing?
Out the window. Ukher, why don't you toss a desk out the window?
How far away is the window from me?
We'll use a conversation layer. We'll make the big room that you're in the yellow box.
The reason why I'm asking is for the range of scent.
It is 35 feet away.
Okay, Ukher moves over 5 feet and smells it. Do I recognize the scent?
You recognize the scent. He was bleeding all over your hands.
Excuse me.
You,
Mojo feigns being surprised.
you wanna have a talk? It's kind of, not polite to be just out on the window like that.
I don't
Some
know
might
if you're
call
going to
it
try
creepy.
to kill me again.
You're not dead. If I was trying to kill you, you would be dead.
Yeah, and Midwick's like, Jorge's nodding.
Yeah, he'd be fucking dead, alright.
You were cursed, you got the curse broken, and you got paid. I don't know why you're mad.
Hey, man, what does this have to do with me, man?
They're thieves.
You going to call them to trial, man?
No. No, they're thieves of something of great inconsequence. I don't have the money to bring you to trial. And I don't have the strength to stand against you all.
Lokrik, can you check? We want to see if the curse is still affecting you.
You can bugger
Because maybe
off.
curse not broken.
I feel much better.
Is there any
that's what a
gain that
cursed
you
person
have
says.
by trying to make us mad? For you, like, you said it's of no consequence, you did get paid, we saved you from ghouls,
Paid?
and now you're trying to, you know,
Paid what?
money.
Where?
You were given money for junk thing from junk pile. You were given 20 or 100 times more than it was worth in the junk pile.
You mean this small pocket change that I woke with, along with my
Yeah.
headache? You realize that the healing bills were much more than that.
How much was your healing bill?
500 gold coins.
If I give you 500 gold coins, will you go away?
And 500 more for
No.
heartache
500.
and my time.
Take the 500 and shut up and leave before you start pissing us off.
No.
Hey, man. You're trying to make a deal, man. If you're not going to be part of the deal making, then you shut your mouth, man.
Thanks.
Alright, that's fair.
Fine.
The extra 500 includes you not talking shit about us anymore.
Any more? I've already seen the Jackal King. He refuses to help me. On account of my debts.
How much is your debt?
More than you could pay.
Yeah, man. A bad rap with a bad staff.
How did I know the staff would explode?
Sounds useful.
It is if you wanted it to explode. Otherwise, I ended up after the trial owing 100,000 gold pieces or more.
Ukher pulls out a pouch with 1,000 gold pieces worth of gemstones that
Yep.
Lokrik made up.
Toss it out the window.
These 1,000 gold pieces worth of gems.
Fine. Much
Uh,
more suitable price for some wand.
Oh, he's getting so ripped off, by the way. But
Yeah, it's like a 200,000 gold piece artifact. He had it in the junk drawer. We dicked around with him.
Yep.
So,
so you hold up the thing. You feel this telekinetic like tug on the bag. You're letting it go.
Yep.
Very well.
Remember, no shit talk.
Wait, where's the elf?
Taking a bath, he got covered in goo.
I'm watching you.
Message spell.
Are you saying that with a message?
Yeah, with a
spell?
message spell.
I'm watching you.
Does Scry let you do that?
Yeah.
I thought
You
it
have,
was.
to
Cast
cast,
message.
you have to cast through it.
Yeah.
But it's not reliable.
Okay. There's
You have
a.
to-
Do you have the message spell?
Oh, that's right. I'm not a wizard.
I didn't think.
No, sorry.
Marty,
So,
I
so
cast
he
fireball
wiggled his
and
fingers,
prismatic
cast a
spray.
light spell, and said, "I'm
Yes.
watching you in the bathroom."
my miracle to cast a message
my
spell.
circle miracle spell.
For a message spell.
No, you don't have a miracle. All right.
Uh,
So
Okay.
you're not 17th level yet. So
I will be.
maybe you live that long. Gwethrow takes the bag and tucks away and eventually turns invisible.
Where's the elf?
Taking a bath.
He's resting.
You know how you had cleaning curse? Now he has cleaning curse.
He took it. He took it on
He took
himself.
it, didn't he? I
did
hope
take
it
it.
brings him nothing but misery. Well, actually, I don't care. My shop's actually quite well organized now. And now I can open, instead of fretting about minutia.
Whole thing would have
When you
been much
see him
easier.
next, you could tell him where to stick it. You know, in a nice, friendly way.
Yeah, not in a shit talky way, but a friendly way.
No.
Not in your chest, got it.
All right then, heroes. Good deal.
Ah, man, good deal.
Have a nice night, Gwethrow.
Normally this isn't a place where you make deals, man, but Mojo happy to provide. I expect a discount the next time you come through, and I'm adding a bit to your next bill, is what he says.
Yes.
I wasn't part of the deal.
Was he talking to Gwethrow for that?
Yeah, he's going to get a discount at Gwethrow,
Gwethrow.
and then he turned to you guys and said he's going to add a bit to your next...
That's
to your next,
whatever.
yeah.
We tend to just talk a lot of shit and then not pay for anything. It's with Mojo.
Gwethrow is leaving.
That's fine.
He's flying down the street. You get the
Oh,
sense
sorry.
that-
This is more from Mark.
Yeah.
Does he go home or?
He goes to a tavern.
Okay.
You can watch him for 13 hours.
I can watch him for 13 hours, so.
You're sitting in the bathtub, just leaning back. Hotel servants come in, put more warm water in, and you're just watching.
Not pruny yet!
Mojo tells you guys to leave.
Sir, you've been in there for 14 hours. Yeah, we'll leave.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
You go back to see the monks, or hang out near where the monks are.
we'll go back to-
Azildan's not back yet.
Ukher thinks that this has all been fixed now. The curse is gone.
Gwethrow is he orders some, I don't know, some sort of bean mash with like chips, some sort of corn chips, and
Nachos.
With
Yeah.
pickles and a moist
Pickles?
cheese.
pickles, cheese, and a flagon of beer.
'Cause that's actually what I ate in Egypt.
Little bowl of
Minus
like
the beer.
oil drizzled, slightly cooked mini onions. And he seems to go through that quickly. He likes the onions for some reason.
So there's also a chance that he didn't eat properly over the last couple
He
of
also
days.
he eats by just sort of flicking his fingers a little bit, and little bits of food go flying into his mouth. Like he's, you get the sense that he does a lot of things almost like secondhand nature by telekinesis.
His mage hand is just always running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm going to opt to let him live.
All right.
Mark's sitting there deciding,
He is the pale archer. He can kill most things. He spends 2 hours.
He's on-
Are you
he's
still
on our
watching him,
side.
or are you?
Hmm?
Are you still watching him?
Yeah, he's still watching. He's
Okay.
got fuck all else to do.
He's waiting for him to sin. Oh, you double dipped with that chip. I don't care if you
No, he slowly eats it all up. It takes him about an hour and a half. He sits there and orders another beer.
Unless he shit talks us.
No, he's
gets-
keeping to himself.
Okay.
He notices at one point that all of his stuff was neat and just waves his hand annoyingly, and the mage hand knocks a bunch of things in like a non-orderly way, and he seems to be pleased by that. That starts to bug you a little bit.
Yeah, I start preparing a word of recall. No, wait. Okay, I see where he is.
Yep.
Alright.
You're at least calm, like at least my space around me is not dirty.
But he's going to keep going around doing that, Marty. Upsetting things.
The annoyance is only in the immediate area, and you're like
Alright.
you're kind of like, oh, I wouldn't live like that, like is sort of the compulsion. You can take it to whatever extremes you
He
want.
looks at everybody else in the world like a hoarder.
What is wrong with you? How do you live like that?
Okay, yeah.
He seems pleased with
finishes his
himself.
bath.
He pays with a couple little tiny gems and pats the big bag that he's got.
Yeah, Azildan doesn't come out of the bath till his fingernails are clean. They've been cut and shaped perfectly. His hair is
Claws.
done right.
Yeah, you find people willing to do those types of services. You pay. I don't
No, they're not good enough. He has to do it himself.
know. Okay. For the bath, though, you owe maybe a gold
What?
piece for all the
Yeah,
soap
okay.
in the bath and the time that you spend in
Yeah.
there.
Stanky, muddy, poop-covered, skunk-sleeping Azildan.
Yep, is slick, clean.
Clean Azildan. Clean
His
Azildan.
armor is clean. His weapons are. He's cleaned those off. They're well oiled, and everything is ready. All of his quivers have exactly the same number of arrows in them. Takes him some time, but eventually he steps out of the bath looking like $1 million.
I don't know. He's still stuck with his, 9 charisma, or whatever the hell it
8
is.
charisma.
8.
That is a mental score.
It's like, Spider-Man 3, where he's got the Venom suit on, and it's like he's slicked, but he still looks like a skid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, where he's
He looks
Yeah.
more like his token as opposed to the dirty, greasy, smoky
Yeah.
Azildan,
Yeah.
from before. You find your friends hanging out outside of the area where the monks of Tebb are, and they are, I don't know, chatting with one of the monks. They're chatting with Tycho. It is all arranged. Mojo will, for a nominal fee, will take us. We will go to Tebb, which is on the world of Targos. There you will see Gesar's palace, which is where the Songgate is kept, in the land of Tebb.
Hey,
very
you-
exciting.
hey, Ukher, ask them if they know the song to the coastal cliff, yeah.
Cliffside.
Ask them if they know that song. Might be a best way for us to travel as well.
They use, we will make certain we listen.
Yes. Remember, you should pack up all of your weapons in a satchel. No weapons are allowed in the temple palace.
Right.
What is, rule for weapon, no weapon?
No weapons. They will be returned to you when you leave, either
Yeah.
by the gate and 100 yards beyond, or by the song gate.
Ukher, I'm not going to be going in that palace with you, buddy.
No violence is brought there. The agreement between King Gesar and the monks of Tebb is even respected by the Targonians.
Ukher doesn't really need... weapons are useful, but they're not, critical, so...
It is
fine with
also
that.
advised that you be on your best behavior when you meet our Grand Lama of Tebb. He is a great man, the greatest that ever lives in this current incarnation.
Which incarnation is he now?
He is.
250 something,
He smiles.
or...
He has the embodiment of 998 incarnations before him. At least since the monks of Tebb kept track.
Is there going to be a big party for his 1000th reincarnation?
My hope is that I have lived a long life before I ever see that. Perhaps in my next incarnation or two. Maybe.
How many incarnations have you had?
I am not a grand master. I only have inklings of past lives. but I see it all around us. Faces look the same, but out of place. My trust in the masters in this.
Can somebody come back as a girl?
Yes? You can come back as a grasshopper, or a lion, or a great dragon.
Or come back as a bear?
And that is just the incarnation of peoples, of individuals, the incarnation of creation. Those, our histories teach us that all of it is a circle. Cycles among cycles. Sometimes a little different, sometimes the same.
What happens when people use bad magic to destroy soul?
That is anathema to us.
Demons
Stop
are
the
bad.
cycles.
Devils also bad.
He nods, he's thinking. Such advanced topics may be something you wish to talk to the Grand Lama about. He is wise and all-knowing.
Sounds like brilliant man.
He is.
Ezzy, you smell different.
You mean I don't smell like a ghoul's ass? Yeah.
Did
You,
you
on the other hand, could use a bath.
did you part your eyebrow?
I
He
removed.
plucked his eyebrows. Hey, Ezzy plucked his eyebrows.
Thunk, 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 thunk.
You might give it a thought yourself. You've got more than a few strays. 15, actually, that I can see from here.
Let me get
they-
it for you.
They had character.
Looks
I'm
like the curse already taken effect, eh, Lokrik?
happy that you have made yourself clean before the visit to the temple palace of Tebb.
Actually, no, we don't understand what he said.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. We're still covered in, like, goop.
Yep. Perhaps a bath is not a bad idea. There is still
We were
time
fighting
before the
ghouls.
morning.
We were attacked by ghoul.
Okay. Tycho doesn't bring you to the bathhouse. The monks actually have bathing
We do
tubs.
a brisk outdoor cold water
Yeah.
dumping type.
Yep.
Just take the bucket and sploosh it over
then,
yourself.
and then the monks provide the very coarse brushes and sponges for you to, scour your
I've got
skin.
DR5 and a DR3/nothing. I can coarse brush my junk as hard as you need.
All right, Lokrik takes a bath. He's a dwarf that likes baths. And I guess Midwick, do you clean?
Yeah, you gotta keep your guns clean to work properly, so he cleans.
Okay. Apparently
supposed to
you
clean your gun in the
started
shower.
something, Mark. They give you the same quarters they did, and you spend the night with the monks, and nothing comes to bother you this particular night.
Before we do sleep, Midwick's gonna take a knee and do ascending to Donovan. Basically just saying,
Imperial army in Nalburn. The generals will know. Schedule and songs for the gates.
Good to know. A little busy. Lemmy has us in a little trouble. Donovan Dalahan. Maestro.
Give me a spellcraft, Lemmy.
Midwick or Lemmy?
Sorry, yeah, Midwick. My bad.
Spellcraft. Okay, what kind of trouble? Just wondering. Give me a sec. Spellcraft. 16.
Okay. The message on the way back comes through like, Jip, up, dip, dup. And in the middle of it, you can hear something speaking in a language that you don't understand. No, that's not how it's done. Don't kill the meset. And then just sort of like a cosmic status.
Whose voice was upset with killing the messenger?
All right. Hey,
It was
Lokrik.
not. It was not any of your companions. You understood what it said, even though you didn't understand the language. Give me a knowledge religion.
Oh.
Something
Somebody
really
fucked
just
everything up.
Knowledge religion, huh?
Yep.
Midwick's not really the religious type.
Okay. Give me an ink check.
Midwick's not really smart.
You make bombs and guns.
25, sir.
You know who the entity was, almost like he was communicating that along with him. Along with you listening into his rather pathetic and frightened message.
Who was that?
This frantic look Marty has while he's scanning his apartment lets us know that he is looking for the book with the information inside.
Lokrik, Ukher, Azzy. I just did a sending to Donovan, and something weird happened. His message...
You got very aroused by his response. He is a very attractive man.
I'm gonna do something to you, I swear to God. I swear. Listen.
What are you talking about?
The message back was screwed up. It wasn't clear. And there was another person as well talking.
Maybe you did it wrong.
No, I didn't.
Are you sure you didn't do it wrong?
Something bad just happened to Hermod. He's
To
the
who?
Hermod, it's the Vosgardian messenger god.
That's the guy who could deliver message.
Yeah, something really bad just happened to him. Sounds, I think he's got killed.
Meh.
If Donovan blew horn when I wasn't around, I am going to be so mad.
His message was that Lemmy just got him into something really bad.
No, you didn't hear.
Oh, I didn't make that? I didn't
No.
make that? Okay.
And I couldn't hear Donovan.
You heard that Donovan was trying to speak back, but there was like this static in between.
Yeah.
You want to... Yeah, alright.
We can do it again. But
No, he's broken. I mean, he's dead, right? Ragnarok's begun. What are you gonna do?
I think it's already started.
Yeah.
it's already started. It's already on
Collect the
way.
artifacts, that's what we're gonna do.
Azzy, where's the next one pointing to?
Oh,
So Azildan's weird mental compass that burns through his skull. You don't seem to sense anything. You do a complete circle where you're standing, and you don't feel a pull.
up,
Is it all-
down.
Up, down doesn't work.
Does it only work when you're in the right world or plane?
That's my guess, yeah. It is 5.
Shit. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to go to other worlds.
Oh.
Are all of them cursed?
Wait a minute. How many are there, you said?
I'm not cursed, I'm organised.
I can have a look at it when we have some time.
Azzy, how many are there in total?
There's 5.
5 in total?
Yeah.
Alright.
5 curse.
It's not a curse.
It's a blessing, let's just say that. Alright.
Tell you that Gwethrow's, he's sad now that he doesn't have it. Drinking his woes away in a tavern, he is.
Alright, of course. Well. Well, that's really shitty about Hermod.
Yeah. Swell fella he was. I mean...
Don't ask me about my details. That's all I know.
Hermod protected some of the party when you guys were camped out on the
Yeah,
near
the
Yig
traveler
Castle.
god.
When we were
Yeah.
getting our way to Yig.
When the orcs
Yeah.
didn't notice you. Yeah.
I don't. No. Lokrik, does Hermod die in Ragnarok?
I'm not sure.
Knowledge, religion.
This isn't the first one, right?
Damn you, Lokrik! I'll roll it myself.
No, that's fine.
I'll roll a d8. God damn it, 26.
D8.
Rolling poop over here.
Poopy.
Shit.
You know that her. What did you roll?
26.
26.
I rolled poorly.
That Hermod does go and deliver messages on behalf of the gods. He does go and talk to both sides of the conflict.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said don't kill the messenger.
Sometimes he
But that was
borrows
too late.
Odin's horse to go deliver messengers. Like he rides the first Sleipnir.
Awesome.
Some believe that he's one of Odin's sons. And then, does he die in the Ragnarok? That's a good question.
I don't know if I... Because we know, like, Heimdall is supposed to fight against... Or, not Heimdall. The farming man is supposed to fight against Hel.
Yep.
And if he doesn't have his weapon, blah, 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 blah.
I think most of them die. You don't know exactly what's supposed to happen to him.
I can't remember the order. Who dies when?
He's not one of the more important gods. He is only a demigod.
You walk up to demigod and tell them they're not important. You're not important, you're only demigod.
Give me upper management now.
Interesting that it would affect the spell.
Like someone was meant to tell us directly.
Should you make another one?
Yeah.
Try to somebody on Vosgard. Somebody else.
I didn't know where the hell he was.
Pick somebody on Vosgard.
Altagar, Lemmy,
The Morfar.
Morfar.
The Morfar won't leave, or even guy who the chief of sales of grain guy, grain emissary.
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Actually, how about you give that for somebody else to drink?
Yeah, because I don't really know all these bastards.
Gives it to Lokrik? Or, it gives it out to Ukher or Lokrik. He's like, holds it out.
Okay. Yeah, Lokrik takes it when you gave it to him first, but he hands it to Ukher and he says, "Just not her."
Yeah, not her.
Oh.
That's probably.
Fucking babysitting you people.
Okay, Ukher will drink it, and he's going to. He will try to contact the priest of Thor.
The one at the temple.
The one at the temple.
Okay.
The
You hear yourself saying words to one of the priests of Thor that you've met before, and all you get back is static, like television static, like crackling. It sounds random. It sounds broken. It sounds, and then you heard like a blip, zip, zip, like little tiny bits of speech trying to get through the
Vosgard is on communication lock.
Sounds like it.
Do we have, you want me to prep some more?
What about here?
That's what I was thinking.
Does the spell still work?
I need to take another knee.
Ukher will take a knee as well, and he'll prep too.
Lokrik does not know
Can-
sending. Okay.
You can only prep 2, right?
Yeah.
I'll see if I can. If I've got one prep.
So we all blow a mythic point, rest for an hour. We got 6 sending spells.
Okay. Lokrik steps out into the street. Send
Okay.
me a message.
Ukher sends him a message.
Okay.
You're the bestest king with the biggest, shiniest axe, and your armor goes clankety bang.
He's a king that doesn't spend much time with his people as of late, says Lokrik in annoyance.
You said
Then
Yeah.
Ukher uses a display of con to yell the distance.
Yep.
Yeah, it works.
what? Hey,
10,
how
9,
come
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and he didn't count properly and it cuts out.
Yeah.
you know that?
He walks in.
How come Lemmy's able to send to that general or whatever he said? He doesn't know him. Does he have a different spell?
Well, let me know special sending.
In the way that Ukher is strong, Lemmy is strong with magic.
Well, let's see if his one works.
Well, but we need to get him to do it. So,
Right.
we need to now contact somebody on Nalbrin. This planet work. Mothertown, okay.
So,
Now we see if Nalbrin, okay.
Midwick learns that something
Harmad.
happened to the messenger god Harmad. Sending communications to Nalbrin.
Harmad must have been pissed when, like, text messaging popped up, and suddenly it's just like I have to deliver all these.
Vosgard. To Nalbrin and Vosgard seem blocked, or seem,
I want a promotion from Demi to Greater right now.
Bring out. Oh,
okay. So you try to send in Nalbrin, it doesn't work.
Okay.
It's
I was
still
sending to
static and
one of the guards in the castle, or one of the people in the castle.
yeah, okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's static, and you could kind of hear a voice that seems surprised, but no.
Let's try if all the spells are working. If all
Well,
the
you
worlds are
guys
working.
use kind of an arcane type thing, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe someone who's got a divine connection to, say, a god who's not dead, or a would-be god, might be able to get through.
Okay, Mr. Fancy Haircut and Plucked Eyebrow.
Personal hygiene is not something you should be proud of.
Your
It's
cuticle
just something
are all
you
the
should
same
do.
length. Look at your cuticle. They're all the same.
I know, it's perfect. I even had time to clean my bowstring. Look, it's never been so shiny.
Sending, you guys know, that has a chance of failure when you're going to
Going
a different
between
plane.
planes.
But
Yep.
between worlds, it's never fucked up on you guys before.
Right. Oh, yeah. This is...
So, Azildan's going to try and send a sending to... Not Gallus. He'll try Lemmy.
Hey, guy who thinks I'm dead. How you doing?
Yeah, you can hear static. You hear the spell go off. You feel the spell leave, like the spell actually is cast. You say your words, and then you hear rip, zip, rip, rip, in between the static.
All right, Fancy Pants. Ooh, I've got a connection to a god guy. How'd it go?
Yeah, not so good.
And the static stays, and he might have said.
No, he
25 words
dismisses it
back.
right away. He doesn't.
So, does Lemmy send him do a mythic sending?
No,
Okay.
Lemmy's
Look
busy doing something.
Can you
Let me-
scry?
Lemmy's busy. Okay.
Scry. On whom?
A
You're right, miss.
horse that you know, or something.
He nods.
Just a...
I could scry on one of the guards in Dvercombe.
Pick a dumb one.
He doesn't know scrying.
Okay, you don't know how. Neither do I.
Azzy,
It's okay, Lokrik. I don't know how to scry either.
can you do scrying, Azzy?
Yeah, I can scry.
Can you, do it on somebody stupid?
We're gonna be so rested by morning. We'll have rested like 6 times.
No, I got one. Don't worry.
Who are you scrying on?
Scry on.
Is Greater scrying?
Yeah, it's greater scrying. Oh, scry on one of the guards from.
Your neighbor in the
Moonshine.
forest.
From Runeshot? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember their faces.
Yeah.
Let's see. You've met the subject. You're not quite familiar with them. You don't have anything of theirs.
DC 27.
We're going through planes.
It is not on another plane, though.
Ah, this is true. We're going through
not.
space and time.
Yep.
More space, less time.
Okay. At first you thought it didn't work, but then you actually see the sensor open up in front of you, and all of you see, like, you have to squint your eyes. Some of you with dark vision can see he's just sleeping in a barrack.
Lazy bastard.
Well, it's nighttime here. It's nighttime there. He's in a barrack. It's not his night.
So it is working.
Sleeping in a little tiny cot-like bed.
Well, they'll figure it out soon enough. They're smart guys. Lemmy's firing off sending 4 times a day.
That's true.
They'll be fine.
The next morning arrives, as you don't seem to have anything to do to fix the sendings, at least from here and your abilities.
At some point when we're actually concerned, we'll bang out a bunch of scrying against one of the party members, but until it's actually necessary, we're not going to make that giant headache happen.
Yep. Alder the 23rd. The monks get up really early and are waiting for you guys. By the time you've gathered up your things, they are leaving, probably en masse, it looks like. They've gathered up cartloads of stuff. They've listened to your warning that there might be troubles with the Gnolls. I remember you guys telling them that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the old man and all the monks are going home. They've got wheelbarrows and wagons full of scrolls and books. They actually ask you to help push and carry some of it.
I pick up a wagon and I
Okay.
I help.
They also have these weird canvas like squares with ropes tied at all 4 corners that they want to start bundling your weapons in. 1 pack per each of you.
Okay.
I don't feel comfortable putting my guns in this.
Ukher starts putting weapons in his, but he kind of goes, "I need to move mine."
They're fine. They actually expect you to carry your own pack, but they want to put all of your weapons, everything down to a dagger, goes in here.
Jotengranner, Cudgel of Ornamency, a Yeti War Club, a Sunblade, a Dragon Doom Long Spear, a dagger, a sling, 18 shurikens, 100 sling bullets, 3 adamantine sling bullets, 3 javelins, 2 slings, a bola, a couple extra masterwork javelins, masterwork throwing axe, and then a couple of knives that he uses for personal hygiene.
Okay. That's quite a satchel, says Lokrik. Lokrik's satchel. Just see.
I like
he's
to
a
throw
warrior.
stuff. And I've got like 3 clubs.
Lokrik's satchel includes Lokrik's Dwarven War Axe, the Voslandic Dagger, a Masterwork Dwarven Long Hammer, a Masterwork Long Spear, which probably bundled together on his back, a Masterwork Heavy Pick, a Masterwork Sling, a Heavy Crossbow with 10 bolts. And does he have anything
Lokrik.
else?
Is that crossbow rusty?
Yeah, I don't think he's ever used it.
It's mostly for show.
Lokrik.
And you haven't given him the wintry axe yet, so he doesn't have it.
Hey, Lokrik. I got a potion that lets you absorb non-magical weapons. Do you want to? Keep you in your body, inside.
I've got Dimension Door.
You know, I should have used that Sunblade against the ghouls. Because screw the ghouls.
Lokrik shakes his head no.
Alright.
And he kind of acts like he doesn't want to know whether you're doing it or not.